Hey, Chad Imhoff here, EFT Guy, also with the Success and Vulnerability team. Wanted to share a couple thoughts from supervision this morning that really are tough. I work with a lot of supervisees who work with lower income clients. And I think that's true for a lot of us. Like we get into this field because we want to help people, and then we start off, and really the people that can afford to come see us, or the people that we get initially, are these low SES clients. And so we had a conversation about low SES clients and what do we do with them? How do we meet their needs? And I had a supervisee go, can we help them with EFT? I mean, I know that if they had secure relationships, they would feel better, but what do we need to be thinking about? And so we kind of broke it down a little bit, and we really started with Maslow's Hierarchy of needs, and we're kind of like, well, we need to do an assessment, right? Are basic human needs being met? If they're not, then we can't really start to look at deeper things, deeper work. We have to get them connected. And then that kind of led us to a conversation that said, well, where are the referral sources? So we talked about 211, being able to call a number and get people engaged with local sources of help or support. And so in Northwest Arkansas, you can dial 211 and they kind of get you connected to things. The next thing we thought about was, well, if we've done those things, if they have some of the basic needs met and they're kind of they're surviving but still struggling, we have to find a good goal. For me, one of the most common factors that I hear about with low SES folks is unresolved trauma and patterns of dysfunction that are oftentimes passed down through generations. So in my head, I'm going like, where have they experienced trauma? Can I organize some of their story and find some focus in our work? Otherwise, it's easy for me to chase all the fires that show up in their lives. I find myself wanting to go, oh my goodness, let's get you a car. Oh my goodness, let's get you a job. Oh my goodness, all the things that show up. But I have to go, wait, I am trying to intervene at a different level. I'm trying to find the things that are blocks to them internally or relationally, right? Why don't they have community? Why can't they talk about the struggle that they're in? Where can they find some of these things, and why doesn't that work? I want to think about this as a process that interrupts their world. I believe that all humans make sense in context, and that's a belief that's held by EFT as well. We want to understand and validate someone's context, but we also want to help them understand the ways that they get stuck. So we have to have a focus that isn't just, when I say just, I don't mean to be demeaning with that isn't get the need met necessarily. We have to have basic needs met, but I want to intervene at a process level that says what internally happens that keeps you from being able to either ask for help or maybe sometimes pushes people away. We had lots of examples in group this morning that were really good, but I believe that we get better together as therapists, but I also believe that humans get better when they're in community and when they can have relationships and they have a safety net that can catch them. So y'all, I don't mean to make this too simple, but I do think that we have to, as mental health counselors, find ways to intervene at a deeper level than just meeting immediate needs. We can refer for that, but we also have to know how do we get them out of the process that's kept them stuck. Thanks for checking this out. Y'all have a great week.